think the biggest growth area for professionals in the creative space is to discover that businesses want their kind of talent. It's getting much broader. The demands are going beyond the creative section into the strategy, into the sales and marketing. It's broadening. Well, business leaders today are looking for more creativity because the existing business models don't move with the economy. And where will they find that kind of talent? They'll find it in creative people. Again, creative people are able to try new things. They're unafraid of that. And so business leaders are trying to learn how to try things. Trying things is code word for failing, as you know. So for a business leader to fail, it's not okay. But in this economy where everyone's failing, it's kind of more okay now. The three words I would use to describe a successful future creative would be being agile, being curious, and being aware. Creativity used to be this sort of like can in the cabinet, and you'd pull out and you'd sprinkle it on top of something and it would taste better or it would taste more human. But now everything is like a mess. And so it's like flour instead of a seasoning. It has to go into everything now instead. Everything has gotten more complex. You have things you don't want in a product now. So I think over the next 10 years, designers will work very hard to make things do less and feel like more. I think I read books a lot. Books by perfectly dead people. I mean, not saying I have a preference for dead people in that way, but I think a lot of people have thought about these questions we face. They're not new questions often, so you'll find me in the library a lot. I think the designers at that quote-unquote floor level will have to be much more adaptive than in the past. They'll have to be recognizing that the institutions, organizations are changing. They'll have to be much more politically aware, not just national politics, but also institutionally politically aware, which is hard for creative people because creatives want to stay in this little bubble here. The bubble has to get popped. I think the key to getting outside of your comfort bubble as a designer is to read less design books and read more books about history of countries, cities, their locale, their neighborhood, read about the past presidents, understand the problems that they had to address, and contextualize them as design problems, which makes it actually much more palatable, much more creative, much more interesting. The biggest challenge for creative leaders is to become less creative. I mean, the problem with being a leader who's creative is that you're kind of flaky. In the end, you're like, oh my gosh, I got no idea. You have to try it out, try it out, try it out. You can't do that when you have a lot of people following you. That said, if you just live by the rules, you're stuck in a system that you really cannot change. And so someone who's creative has to work within the rules to find new creativity.